Hey guys, Grand Hustle King up in the club, and of course, for this game, it's Houston at Carolina. Both teams coming off pretty interesting weeks. One team losing to a very good team, and one team winning against a horseshit team. I'm looking at you, Carolina. I like both of these teams in this game. I think it's going to be somewhat of a close contest, and then of course, Cam Newton right at the end is gonna wreck the Houston Texans. The only good defensive player on the Houston Texans is J.J. Watt, and that's about it. I have Carolina winning this game 23-16. San Francisco 49ers at Pittsburgh Steelers. Both of these teams are good in their own respects, but both of these teams are also bad in their own respects. The Steelers is almost as if they replaced the brains of their defense with Jamarcus Russell and told them, go out there and not cover Rob Gronkowski. It's just awful. Whereas the 49ers, two words, Colin Kaepernick. I don't like him at all. Though at times he can actually do well. In this game, he'll do well for a bit, and then the Steelers will just... I think he'll get sacked a bunch by that front seven. I think they have a really, really, really good front seven. And of course, Steelers offense, you already know about Ben Roethlisberger and stuff. So, I have the Steelers winning 26-23, game-winning field goal, or touchdown, whatever you think it is. If you think the Steelers' defense is bad, look no further than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, I mean, instead of replacing it with Jamarcus Russell's brain, it's essentially Michael Jackson's brain. Everybody's just running around like a bunch of retards. It's just so bad. You have no clue. And of course, as you saw last week against the Titans, that defense was bad. It was just straight up bad. But of course, they head over to New Orleans. I think New Orleans' offense is going to take advantage of that straight up bad defense. It's most part going to be a shootout, but it's just going to come down to which of these defenses are less stupid. And I think it's going to be the Saints, like by a hair. Both of these teams are going to give up at least 30 points. So I have the Saints winning 34-33. Detroit at Minnesota. I think for this game, pretty clear that Detroit's going to win. They have Megatron, Golden Tate, and Matthew Stafford, whereas the Vikings, all they have is Teddy Bridgewater and an underused Adrian Peterson. They really need to use that guy more. So I have Detroit winning 27-17, but don't be surprised if the Vikings make this closer than it should be, because Matthew Stafford, he acts like an elite quarterback. He talks like an elite quarterback, but most of the time he doesn't play like an elite quarterback. The only reason why he's considered somewhat elite is because he has Megatron pulverizing people. So, yeah, Detroit's going to win, no doubt. Arizona at the Bears. The Bears suck with gay color. I know that's already been established, but I just had to say it. The Arizona Cardinals are better on offense, they're better on defense, they're better on special teams, they're even better making hot dogs. And you know that's bad when it comes to Chicago and stuff. So I have Arizona winning 28-23. Heck, it could even be 30s or 40s for Arizona. So yeah, Bears, get good. Get rid of gay color, would you? Bunch of piece of shit. Patriots at Bills. Two very good teams coming off their Week 1 performances. The Bills beating the Colts in a shocking way, and the Patriots beating the Steelers. I wouldn't say in the most shocking way. Their defense didn't perform too well in terms of yardage. Both of these teams, I don't know who's going to win this game. It is really hard to figure this out. The Bills' defensive line, the Bills' playmakers on offense, and then you have the Patriots with Bill Belichick. How do you even decide this game? I mean, it can go either way, but it's a bit easier to pick this game a little bit because it's the Patriots, and you know the Patriots they're just going to pass it so quickly, you're not even going to get to the quarterback. So I have the Patriots winning 23-20. Yet another hard game to pick. San Diego at Cincinnati. You have Andy Dalton and Phillip Rivers. You have a good set of wide receivers. And you have at least a decent defense. At least for the Cincinnati Bengals. I think they have a better defense. With their defensive line, they have a bigger set of corners. And those linebackers can straight up ball. Since the Bengals are at home for this game, and as I've said, their defense can absolutely ball, I have the Bengals winning this game 30-27, but don't be surprised if the Bengals screw this game up or if Philip Rivers somehow taps into some sort of John Elway magic and wins this game. The Browns do have some good players on their team. You know, they have... Wait. No, I can't think of any good players. Yeah, Titans are going to win this game, straight up. I think Marcus Mariota is going to show that he's much better than Johnny Manziel. I have the Titans winning this game 23-19. Falcons at New York Giants. A bit of a weird game to call here. You have the Falcons coming off a very good, very good win against the Eagles, and then you have the Giants losing by an absolute heartbreak against the Cowboys. Giants haven't had a good front seven in a few years now. I think that's going to show in this game. And of course, I think Julio Jones is going to sort of ball. No, I'm kidding. He's going to have a great game. And, of course, Eli Manning's offense, I think they're going to struggle a bit since they still don't have Victor Cruz. I think the Falcons are just going to double cover Odell Beckham the entire game. So I have Falcons winning 24-23. Rams at Redskins. The Rams, I think, is a far better football team than the Redskins. They have a better defensive line. They have a better quarterback situation. I wouldn't say they have a better wide receiving core, but then again, Redskins are without Deshaun Jackson for this week. I have Rams winning 27-13. Wouldn't be surprised if Jay Gruden gets fired midway through the season, and I think this is going to be one of those games that's going to show that he needs to be fired.